Welcome to this yoga class, this beginner's yoga class. So inhale, deep breath to rise the arms, and exhale for spreading your feet like monster munch, weight in the heel. Shoulders back, chest proud. It's the baby in the background playing. I apologise for the noise. I'm going to bring into some rotation. So our hips face forward as we rotate with our arms. Exhale on the rotation. Inhale back to centre. I'm going to do a forward bend next, so leading with the hands, bending at the knees, more bend if you want to protect the back more. Just relax your neck, your shoulders, and Uttanasana. Let's bring in a bit more of a bend, belly on thighs. We want to place our hands in front of our feet next. Exhale into Kumbhakasana plank, or you have the option to bring the knees down. So we'll do the knees down as first till we warm up a little bit. Deep breaths. I see you, baby. I'm going to come onto the floor, however feels comfortable, and just coming down on the floor. Next, we're going to come up into Sphinx. And then bringing our knees in to child's pose, knees together. Exhale, extend the arms, and we're going to wrist circle. Coming into box. Tucking the toes underneath the heels. Standing back up into Uttanasana, forward bend. This is the very adapted version of a sun salutation, so you can feel free to go back into that at any time. Exhale, bending at the knees, leading with the chest, shoulders back, and we stand up into mountain pose, Tadasana. I'm going to do that again. We're going to progress it a little bit. Demi's showing you how to do a downward dog. That's what we're going to be bringing in next. Inhale, arms rise, extended mountain pose, spreading them feet like monster munch. Exhale as we're coming down with a flat back, belly on thighs. Kumbhakasana, left foot back first. Ribcage in, belly button into spine. Make sure your hips aren't too high or too low. You can come onto box, or you can come down to chaturanga. So we come into chest to floor. Coming into cobra is your option, or an up dog, you come even higher. Untucking the toes. Coming back into downward dog. Head should be between biceps, ribcage in, belly button into spine. Let's paddle those feet out. Nice stretch on the calves. Deep breaths. And from here we can walk our feet into Uttanasana with a good bend in the knees. Inhale, rise. I'm going to do that once more. We're going to bring in an 8-point salute next instead of the plank. Okay, so we get a nice stretch in the hip flexors. So exhale, coming down, flat back, good bend in the knee. Uttanasana. You can raise them hips a little bit to get a better stretch in the hamstrings. Exhale, right foot comes back, knee down. We can bring our hands to prayer, shoulders back, chest proud. You can feel a stretch in the hip flexor as well. Back down, left foot joins right into Kumbhakasana, or you can go into box. Ribcage in, belly button into spine. Chaturanga, chest down first. into cobra, or they can do the adapted version and untuck those toes. Deep breaths. Inhale, downward dog, tuck the toes under. I see ya. Right foot where your hands are, you can help it through to 8-point salute on the other side now. Hands in prayer. Hands back down, left foot joins right into bend or forward bend or Uttanasana. Relax that neck. And then we're going to come back up, bending at the knee, chest up, flat back into mountain pose, and then extend it with arms up and exhale. Okay, next we're going to practice our first pose. So we're going to stand in the center of our mat. Spread your feet like monster munch, deep breaths as we prepare for our next pose, tree pose. So we're going to bring our heel up. We're just going to check, see what our balance is like this morning. Hands out to the side. If you squeeze your bum cheeks, you can push that knee out to the side. You can open up the hip here. Deep breaths, chest proud. If that feels okay, coming underneath the knee and you're pushing your standing leg, your straight stabilizing leg, into your foot instead of the other way around and what you would think. Again, bum cheeks switched on to push that knee out to the side. And you want to progress it from a place of stillness. So if you're pretty still here and you're able to keep the balance and you're not wobbling everywhere, you can go ahead and progress it further and bring your foot above your knee, again, pushing your straight leg into your foot, not the other way around. Deep breaths. To make it harder, you can bring your hands into prayer. So the other leg should be a slight bend in the knee, okay? And we're going to bring our hands over our head on an inhale to lengthen the spine. And exhale as you come back down. Good. One more. Wobble, wobble. Good. As you're coming back down to the prep position and then Tadasana mountain. Let's see how we get on with the other side. So you might feel you can progress on one side today, but not the other side. There's no pressure here, just whatever feels right, okay? So our prep, just above the ankle. Take a deep breath. Chest proud. Make sure your abs are engaged, so you've got tension to keep your pelvis, where your balance is coming from, nice and stable. Let's go underneath our knee. Squeeze them bum cheeks to bring that knee out to the side, opening up the hip area on this side now. Again, make sure you've got a soft knee in the stabilizing leg. Take a deep breath. Chest proud, rib cage in, belly button into spine. And if that feels okay and you're nice and still, you can go ahead and progress it. You can come in and out of these poses whenever. Squeezing them bum cheeks, switch them on, clench them, push the knee out to the side. Let's bring our hands to the heart in prayer. Again, you're pushing the standing leg against that foot, not the other way around. Inhale, arms rise above the head. Good, exhale. I'm going to do that once more. Seem to be more stable on this side. You might have a better side as well. You might feel a burning sensation in the ankle because we are working on ankle stability and strength as well. Excellent. Coming back down to the prep. And then returning to Tadasana mountain pose. Excellent. Okay. So you feel free to grab a block. So feel free to grab a block and you're going to place your block underneath your sit bones and you're going to shimmy forward. This one tucks the pelvis. If you've got a sit down job, your pelvis is going to tuck under, so there's a lot of pressure in your lower back. So we using the block to untuck the pelvis and shimmy forward so you're on the edge. Next we're going to bring our left leg stays straight and our right leg crosses over just about the knee height. And from here we're going to turn around, leading with the shoulders and the heart, and the last thing that moves is the neck, okay? If that feels okay. And we are turning the same side as the leg is crossed over. You can use your arm for purchase on your knee as well. On an exhale to bring in a deeper stretch if that feels good. I'm going to stay here for 2 breaths, trying to let go of the tension. We're not forcing anything and nothing should feel painful right now. Inhale back to center. I'm going to do the same on the other side. Let's see how we get on. Inhale and exhale. Let's rotate, leading with the shoulders, and the last thing is the neck. One more breath deep, using the diaphragm and the chest to inhale. Exhale, coming back to center. Good. You have the option to keep with the brick to untuck the pelvis, or you can place it on the side. And next we're going to do legs nice and extended, untuck the pelvis, sit tall. I'm going to walk our hands as close to our ankles as we can, leading with the belly on the thigh first and the chest and neck last. So our chest and neck stays upright and it's our belly that we're aiming for. So you feel stretch in the hamstrings. There should be a slight bend in the knees. Exhale. I'm going to sit here for 2 more breaths. Excellent. Inhale, back to rise. Oh, thank you. Thank you for your sock. Going to turn over onto our front into the box position, and as we mobilize the spine, we'll check in, see how it feels today. So tuck in the toes underneath the heels. Angry cat, spine comes to ceiling for a cat stretch. Feel that stretch. You can move forwards and backwards slowly to increase the stretch throughout. Shoulders down away from ears. Inhale in the cow, looking up to the ceiling. Again, shoulders away from ears. Exhale, first thing that moves is the pelvis. It might be a small movement until you get mobilized. Inhale. And palms should be directly under the shoulders. Exhale, knees directly under the hips, the bony hips. One more. Prep pose is going to be the cow. I'm going to good bend at the knee, push the hips backwards into extended child's pose. See how that feels? Exhale. Inhale, back to cow. Whoops, on the next exhale you've got the option to do that again, or you can go down to a downward dog. Exhale. Getting assaulted by a baby here. Let's paddle them feet out. Relax the neck. Inhale, back to a cow. I'm going to do that once more. Exhale, hips rise. Let's paddle them feet. Be a lot easier if I didn't have the baby, I know. Inhale, back to a cow. Let's go into cat-cow again. Exhale, angry cat. Inhale. Not sure what that language is that you're trying to speak there, Demi. One more. Feet together, knees out for child's pose. Extending the arms, we're going to rest our forehead onto the mat. And just try and let go of any tension And you want to feel the stretch in the groin. Shouldn't be painful, just a mild discomfort, and just sit with it. Good. Let's shake out those wrist circles. Inhale to rise. Excellent. I hope you enjoyed this small little yoga session for mobilization and a nice stretch. Hope to see you in the next one. Bye.